All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the MetsXMFanZone live podcast, home of your everything New York Mets. If you guys love our shows, you guys can always tweet, like, and subscribe, and to get more of your New York Mets news, you guys can share, like, and subscribe to our channel. We got some really great news for you guys today. We're going to be... Pardon me. Of course, I sneeze on air. We got some really good stats we're going to talk on today. For today's game, we got the New York Mets versus the St. Louis Cardinals. We got Jose Butto on the mound for your New York Mets. And for St. Louis Cardinals, we got Mike Milikos, I'm sorry. For the St. Louis Cardinals. Jose Butto is 0-2 with a 2.57 ERA. He's got 31 strikeouts, and Mike Milikos he's 2 for 4 with a 5.68 ERA with 29 strikeouts. So I'm gonna give you guys my predictions. We're going to talk a little bit on the stats. Now, if you are looking to bet in today's game, if you are new to the betting game, or if you're looking to get into the FanDuel scene, you guys can join us on FanDuel at MetsXMFanZone.org. We give you all the breakdown of the stats. I give you everything that you are to bet on. So if you guys are looking to do alternative spreads, if you guys are looking to, get some analysis in a different perspective, I am here to give you guys my stats, basically my predictions, my probables going into each and every game. So let's get into the game for today. Well, the game does start at 7:45. So make sure that you guys get your bets in before. Now, if you guys would like to... Sorry, pardon me. If you guys would like to get today's live stream, it is on our website by going to MetsXMFanZone.org. We give you live, uninterrupted live streams. We give you 24/7 access of your New York Mets with plus S&Y. And also, you guys could get uninterrupted live streams, no blockouts, no restrictions. I mean, nothing. You don't have to worry about going into pop-ups, having stupid, annoying advertisement being popped up on a stream. You have to go out. You got to go back in. You can literally get the live stream 24/7 full access on our website by going to MetsXMFanZone.org. So we give you everything New York Mets live streams has to offer, and you guys can check it out. We have it in the show details. If you guys would like to click on the links, it is in our show notes. So let's get into today's game. We got two good lineups. This is game 2 of the series. And we're going to go with the St. Louis lineup first. So we got batting first, Brandon Donovan. Batting second, Lars Nobar. Batting third, Wilson Contreras. Batting fourth, Nolan Arenado. Batting fifth, Paul Goldschmidt. Batting sixth, Alec Burleson. Batting seventh, Nolan Gorman. Batting eighth, Brandon Crawford. And batting ninth, Michael Saneri. And here is your New York Mets lineup. We got batting first, Brandon Nimmo. Batting second, Sterling Marte. Batting third, Francisco Lindor. Batting fourth, and now is back in the lineup in today's game. We got batting fourth, Pete Alonso, and he is playing first base. Batting fifth, DJ Stewart. Batting sixth, and is back in today's lineup, and that's JD Martinez. Batting seventh is Brett Beatty. Batting eighth is Jeff McNeil, and then batting ninth is Tomas Nido. So, what are we gonna pick in today's game? Now, I didn't give the point spread for the total final, but I will say we're gonna go 5.5. I don't think there's gonna be much in today's game. Normally, it really never is, but I do think that today the Mets do got the upper hand. I think the bullpen has been pitching a lot better. I think also with the started rotation has been pitching better. I think Jose Buto had a bad last start. Hopefully we get to see him pick it up in today's game. Will he be the winning pitcher? I'm going to go with no decision here for Jose Buto. I'm just going to go kind of like a little bit down the middle. God damn. I think I'm going to go a little bit down the middle here. Just to give that 50-50 spread, because I don't know exactly on how I'm going to see Jose Buto come out in today's game. Do I think that he might have his stuff, getting his slider down to working? Not even that, but also getting the fastball. With the lefty and righty, because we got a lot of lefties in today's game, not so much of the righties. I think with going on the Jose Buto sort of stats feel, not so much working for lefties. So do I think that Jose Buto could very well come out on top for today's game? I think so, but again, I'm just going to go on a no decision for Jose. So I'm just going to go no decision. Same thing goes with Miles Milokis. I'm going to go no decision also as well. I don't think he's going to come out on top in today's game, but again, it's always well determined when the game does start. So, as of right now, I'm going split decision. Now, who am I going to pick for my 3 for St. Louis? Well, number 1, I'm going to go with Alec Burleson. Alec Burleson has a really good start. He's been hitting very well. He has 1 home run. He's got 3 RBIs and 2 at-bats against the New York Mets series. I do think that he does have a really nice pull to the right-hand side of the plate. He has that 58% to pull it to the right side. He could, I think, could very well determine to get good, good plate discipline and good plate sequencing. Do I think that Burleson can have a really good game here? I do. It kind of goes based on feel, I feel, in my honest opinion. So I'm definitely going to go with Alec Burleson to go with my number 3 guy. I will go with a hit, a walk, and a double for Alec Burleson. Then let's go with my number 2 guy is Wilson Contreras. He's got a home run under his belt. He's got an RBI under his belt with 2 at-bats against the New York Mets. I do think that he could do a nice pull. He is mid-tier when it comes to the strike zone. He does lay off on a lot of pitches also. So I do expect to see him go with an RBI in today's game and a hit and maybe some plate discipline and get a walk maybe out in today's game also as well. And then my number 1, I'm going to go with Brendan Donovan. I think Brendan Donovan has really, not too good in my honest opinion. It kind of goes based on what I'm going to see him do in today's game. He has to pick it up a little bit, I think, coming from the left side of the plate. I do think that he has really nice discipline coming from the left side of the plate. However, do I think that he could have some really good starts? To me, I think it's based on what they could do. So I do think that, Brendan Donovan, if he has really good plate discipline and also decisions that are being put on base, I think that he could come out on top. I like when he pulls from the left side of the plate. So maybe go with a hit. If he's patient at the plate, a couple of walks. So let's go with your New York Mets. Going at my number 3 would be Francisco Lindor. I think Lindor could give me an RBI in today's game. He does have really good plate discipline. It's kind of a matter of where Lindor could go. I think Lindor is really starting to pick up the bats. He's starting to have some really good plate discipline. It kind of goes hand in hand. I think Lindor, you're starting to see him get more walks. You're starting to see him get the big at-bats. Francisco Lindor, again, hasn't really had a really good start of the season. Got to remember something, too. We also in a month of the season. So we got a lot of game to go by. We got 130 games. So am I worried about where the Mets go here? I'm not. I'm not worried about on how he's playing either. So, to be fair, not everybody's been hitting very well on the Mets right now, but Lindor is starting to pick up a little bit of the pace. So I'm going to go with Lindor to give me a home run in today's game and maybe a walk RBI. Then my number 2 guy is going to be Pete Alonso. I think Alonso is going to have also really, really good at bats today. He needs to lay off on the slider. That's half the problem with Pete Alonso. He chases it down in dirt, which the slider, really does affect him. I think the curveball also affects him a lot. He's a fastball hitter. We all know that. We all get that. He's a hit and miss. If he hits the ball, we know on how good he is. When he hits the ball, he can launch it and give you power coming from the right side, coming from the left side of the plate. But it kind of goes based on how he is going to be performance-wise. We listening to what he said last night, listening to what he said the night prior. So, yes, he's in a slump, but I do think that Pete Alonso could give me something in today's game. We do know the stats against this pitcher. He only has 15 at-bats with 1 home run. So, I'm not I look at it this way. If Pete Alonso could definitely attack the strike zone a little bit later, I think he could very well adjust there at the plate. Pete needs to learn to adjust. That's half the problem with Pete Alonso. He doesn't adjust at the plate. If he could stop moving too back into the plate, what I've noticed, which as a player myself, Pete Alonso needs to move up at the plate a little bit more. His feet and his landing position has come up a little bit again, because when he misses, he's off. He's completely off, and his hand positioning is completely off too. And that's what we're seeing right now. Coming into late into yesterday's game, when they sat him down, was it a good decision from our manager? I do. I think what I like in seeing out of this manager is an old school type of style manager. And listen, if a guy's not doing good, sit his ass down. And I do like the fact that he's sitting down, and even with Lindor had to get a little bit of time. I think that, I don't think Lindor was sick, but I mean, that's near and there to say. But do I think that Lindor needed some time just to get to reset a little bit? I think these guys definitely need some resetting once in a blue moon. But, coming from Pete Alonso not able to get the start in yesterday's game, I think he could definitely give me today a home run under its belt. So, again, coming from the right side of the play, having better at-bats, is definitely what Pete Alonso needs. And I think that with the home run, could very well just bring his confidence up a little bit more. And plus, if he's not hitting, his value goes down, and the Mets will probably not re-sign him. I think the Mets are going to re-sign him, but it kind of just his value. We're talking about his value right now, and the contributing to the team. And listen, everybody goes into a cold spell. I do think that Pete Alonso could very well pick it back up again. So I think tonight he could definitely well do that. So hopefully we get to see something going into tonight's start. Then my next guy I would go with is, I said Francisco Lindor, would be DJ Stewart. What am I seeing in DJ Stewart in today's matchup? I think DJ Stewart has really good plate discipline against this guy. He has one home run, one RBI. He's got 2 at-bats against him. What am I going to see in today's game? Expect to see DJ Stewart go for power in today. He hits very well against that curveball. It's very well against the slider. I mean, he is a fastball type of player. He likes to hit the fastball. But he does seem to have really good execution in regards to the slider. He has a 75% tile coming from the right side of the plate. He likes to go in the opposite field direction at times also as well. So do I think that he can be a step up in today's game? I do. I think DJ Stewart will be the guy to give me a couple of hits in today's game. Maybe a home run. It kind of goes on based on the situation and what the situational pitching is going to be involved. DJ Stewart would be my number 1 in today's game, so I'm going to go 4 for 4 to him. Maybe a walk. He's very patient at the plate too, so I really do think that getting a couple of walks, getting a couple of hits under his repertoire, very patient there. Going from the opposite field direction, we know on how good he is in regards to the right side of the plate, and pulling enough stops to make something happen here. So going from what he has done, and we know on how good he is of a hitter, I'm definitely going to go with DJ Stewart to go 4 for 4 in today's game. A couple of hits, maybe an RBI somewhere, and maybe a home run somewhere. So I do feel that going from a really good, solid hitter, he could definitely be a very effective batter when it comes against the St. Louis pitching staff. So, and plus he does have a really good, he has a really good ERA against St. Louis pitching. He's got a 2.78 ERA against their pitching. Probably a little bit better than others, but I do think that in today's matchup, DJ Stewart would be my number one guy to pick in this one. So that's my analysis for today's game. Now, if you guys would like to see today's live stream, it is in our show notes, but however, you guys can check it out by going to MetsXMFanZone.org. We give you everything that Met fans love. You could download our app if you are an Android user. If you are an iOS member, we are now finally having the Apple app coming in tomorrow. So we will have the app being launched tomorrow on our platform. You'll be able to get it onto our website when you are a site member. When you sign up for a membership, you'll be able to get our apps. So that would definitely be something that you guys might want to look in if you guys want. You guys could download our app and you could watch all of our live streams. You could watch Mets 24/7 access of your Mets. We post it up. We always have live Met games on our website 24/7 with no ads, no pop-ups, no interruptions. And also, you can take it on the go no matter where you are. There's no site restrictions at all, period. So, and there's no blockouts, ever, period. And you can get every game with flawless 4K live streaming qualities, the best qualities on the internet has to offer. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be safe, be well, and if you would like to get all of your Mets news, share, like, and subscribe. Give us a big thumbs up. Let us know on how much you guys love our shows. And if you guys enjoy me giving you my analysis of each and every game, betting is definitely, it's kind of the new way to go with everything. And if you would like to get my sheet, of course, you can get it on our website by going to MetsXMFanZone.org. I give you all of my statistics. I give you all the betting. And in today's game, the New York Mets versus the St. Louis Cardinals game does start at 7:45. And you can catch all the live action at MetsXMFanZone.org. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be safe, be well, and let's go Mets.